Na'Vi with the first pick Drow Ranger, and they actually banned out the Visage themselves. They opt to pair it up with the Wyvern, and Birdie United, they grab themselves the Necromanjaro, and what we expect to be either the Minuts or Come With Me Chen. What do we reckon?
I actually like Navi's opening better than Burden's, because, okay, so Drow Ranger and Winter Wyvern both very good against Gyro, because you stay at a very long range, so it's no melee hero walking into like this call down or any kind of rocket barrage and stuff like that. The Chen we've seen in the past can be pretty lackluster in the early game. If you're just not able to find your rotations, the Gyro lineup pulls ahead. So I think it's a really good opening, and Winter Wyvern in general is fantastic with Drow just because you can always go for the Winter's Curse to have any sort of peel for the Gyro and or for the Drow, and then having follow-up damage just by having marksmanship and such.
Yeah, I don't know about the Drow, like being this early without the Visage. Like the Visage is what makes it so powerful. But it can still definitely be good, like especially with heroes like Gyro, if you get that. But
okay, so FNG would 100% approve of this draft. This is like
Na'Vi
by FNG. That's how I see it anyway.
I mean, Bounty Hunter, Funnick Bounty. We've seen them do this before, and I don't think we've seen a game where there's been a bad Funnick Bounty Hunter game in League play. Every time they've had it, it's just been absolutely devastating to the side that's going against them. They've created an insane lead in terms of gold, and I don't know, letting the Funnick Bounty, the Funnick Bounty Hunter.
They knew what you meant.
They know what I meant. But what I'm trying to say is, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's good against the Chen.
He's been buffed to like infinity.
To infinity and beyond.
Yeah, he's like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
On crack.
He really is. They'll probably nerf Shuriken, to be honest. I think it's actually too good now. Like level 1, 150 damage nuke. It's completely insane.
And the fact that you can track all the heroes and then just ricochet between them when they push.
Could see a track nerf again, actually.
It makes him kind of viable in these like siege situations with Shen.
Yeah, maybe
if you track like everyone and these bounces between, it's kind of like an AoE nuke then.
Yeah, maybe he's not too good. Maybe he's just like right where he needs to be.
It's okay. I think the track gold is just huge.
Yeah, it is.
It's so much, like.
Oh, it really is. I mean, Bounty Hunter is just so popular with some of these top teams, and they really know what they're doing with it. And
yeah. The thing is, teams are better around playing with vision than they used to be. So, for instance, like the Night Stalkers and the Bounty Hunters and even Zeus to a certain extent, people were running those strategies solely for vision at some points in the game. And if you can scout out the Chen during the early game, stop his jungle, make sure his rotations aren't successful, then you've deleted a hero from the game. And if the Bounty Hunter even gets like 1 or 2 successful ganks off, then you're already in a situation where you can be close to level 6, you get track going, and then you're good to go.
Nature's Prophet, picked up on top of the Bounty Hunter.
That's greedy.
Where are they going to put it?
I think it's a support gun there. Like he's going to run after the Chen.
But surely Funnick will still play it for the side. Or you think they might shift it to someone else and get Funnick on the
It might be our style playing it.
It could be.
I would actually
think some teams just prefer to have a support gun there when you're up against the Chen. So you can just run around and leave the offlane to someone else.
Yeah, it's still very good, for sure.
Yeah.
Because as long as you're negating the Chen's farm and making sure his rotations don't work, then you've already...
You force them by detection and like chase you out.
Yeah. That'll be interesting, though. I think it is greedy, though. Like, Fury and Bounty together. I think it's only okay because of the Chen. Like, otherwise, it just would be, like, way, way too greedy.
Yeah, and so far they don't really have a push hero like Drow, or... It's only the Chen there for a push, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
TA from Burden United. What do we reckon? I mean, obviously, so far looking at Na'Vi's draft, they don't have any kind of damage over time to deal with the refraction. It's going to be nice against this lineup. They do still have that final pick against it. And I'd imagine, with the fact that we're going to expect to see Necroman on the Joes, could be Sing Sing TA that we're seeing coming out this game. And I don't think that's something that we've seen in quite a while.
I think it's actually very good against what Na'Vi have, in the sense that there's not many abilities that eat through refraction. They also take out Viper, which Na'Vi did not have their mid until this point. So it's going to be Puck versus TA. It's maybe a little bit better for the Puck this game since he has Drow Aura, but normally TA on paper smashes Puck, like really hard.
Definitely. A lot. Is it Necroman playing the TA and Sing Sing on Gyro, and now there's Paris here?
Yeah, I think it's more of a specialization thing, though. I think TA might be Sing's hero.
I think it's going to be Sing.
Really?
I think yeah, because we've seen Necroman normally pick up the Jara, and he's very comfortable on that hero.
Okay.
I mean, they could switch it around a little bit, and as you said, maybe find it in a situation where Paris is on the TA and Sing Sing maybe playing a more roaming-orientated hero. I don't know. I mean, Mirana is still available for the side, and we know Sing's incredibly strong with it.
I think it's a Paris hero though.
Yeah, you think they'll just pick the Paris winner?
Clock is actually super good.
Yet, I mean, there's been a lot of situations we've found ourselves where clocks look nice and teams
There's
have
actually
opted for
no saves on Na'Vi. There's
No.
0. So if you get, I mean, I guess you could like sprout and
They
make
are
trees.
all in. They're literally all in.
Yeah.
And they have the Winter Wyvern.
Winter Wyvern's okay, but it doesn't negate the battery assault damage. Like you can heal him inside of cogs.
That's a lot of
They
heals.
still die. Oh,
gonna be
SB, that's good too. Yeah,
Paris
that's
SB.
really good.
Yeah. Oh no, it's going to be the Sing Sing Jara, at least for the time being. Okay, so they are
Okay.
going to put Necroman on that TA and taking that to the mid. So, all right, let's see what comes out of this match. This is going to be a very interesting to watch between the two sides. We know that Minuts is incredibly proficient on the Chen. You know, we do see a lot of teams banning it out against Burden United because of the action that Minuts has in the early game. Na'Vi, there is going to be the art style bounty, as you predicted, will be that Funnick on the Nature's Prophet. Dendy on his puck. I've got a Vorst on the Drown. Finally, Seneko on the Wyvern. I think we've seen Seneko Wyvern once at least before in League play. Didn't we see Na'Vi pick it? I swear we saw Na'Vi pick it up and it wasn't that great.
I
It
think-
might be before League play. Do you
I think it
remember
was
that game?
before League play.
Yeah,
because
and
I'm
it
pretty
didn't work
sure-
out.
I'm pretty sure VP was the only team who ran Wyvern
Yeah.
in League play.
Well, let's have a look what goes down here as we enter the first game of the final series here. The ASUS ROG DreamLeague, Burden United against Na'Vi. On the side of Na'Vi, what do we got? We've got Artstyle on his bounty, Funnick on that solo lane Nature's Prophet. It will be Denzi in the mid lane Puck, Vorst on the carry Drow Ranger, and that finally leaves Seneko playing on his Winter Wyvern. I'm OD Pixel, I'm joined as always by Draskell and Amother, and well, would one of you lovely ladies like to give us a little bit of a run through Burden United?
I did the last one.
Sure, I'll do this one. Okay, so on Burden United side, we have come with me on the Vengeful Spirit. We got Sing Sing playing the Gyrocopter. Minuts is playing the Chen. We got Necroman in the middle lane playing the Templar Assassin. And we got Paris on the Safe Flame Spirit Breaker.
And at the moment, we're seeing Burden United looking to go aggressive. They're going to try and find the magic missile onto her Vorst. Oh no. They're not going to find the range for it. Vorst is here, going to be able to back up. And, oh, they want to dive this maybe. They're thinking about it, but the rest of the team says, nope, come with me. We're not going to go for that one. So they've sussed out the lanes. They know that her Vorst is going to be there. And with that in mind, do you think they'll keep this aggressive tri lane on the off lane for the side of Burden?
I think they wanted to. They might reconsider now though when they show the lane.
I think it's very risky to go aggro with Chen.
They just want the Shen to dodge the Banner.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not going to be hard for our style to go there. Like, no matter what, the Chen's going to get harassed.
He can even just go mid, and that's really bad for TA, I think. If Banner
Oh, look at
keeps
this.
zoning
They're
in the
trying to trap off Seneko. Yeah, to use the Arctic Burn there to do a bit of harassment. Now Funnick's coming in, giving a few punches.
Yeah, they're
to the
rotating
champ.
the lanes now, just because of that reason. That's smart.
Yeah, so our style just going to head top. It's going to still be pretty
I'm
big problem.
surprised Venge didn't buy boots since they have a Chen.
Oh, is he going to body block the camp with the tree to prevent him from getting a creep? Oh, God. Oh, he takes it. Nice.
Oh, but now he's stuck with the tree, and
Yeah, but I mean, it's still going to be a quicker time to get the creep than if he had let it
but
spawn.
he wasted one armor. Yeah. He might even kill this potato.
Potatoes, man. Potatoes and tomatoes.
Now, we don't see TA picked up a lot in competitive. Why do you feel that Burden United felt this was the game for the Necromancer?
I think it's a hero who is always very stable in lane. Like, it's a high physical damage hero who can go for a quick blink. It's very hard for the team of Na'Vi to break through refraction unless they get like trees out or they get a good Arctic burn off on him. So I think it just has its merits. Like, you can always initiate on a TA with like BKB, Blink Dagger, get your Deso, and you're really hard for Na'Vi to kill.
Bottom lane. So the lanes, the way that they padded out at the end of the day, who do you feel that they favour? We've seen rotations from both sides in terms of reacting. Seneko will take a magic missile. Paris looking for a bash. He uses the charger, but hasn't been able to find an extra bash on top of that one. They might look to try and chase this down, but the gust from Vorst will buy Seneko enough time to create the distance between himself and them. And Artstyle looking for that classic courier snipe.
Yeah, they have to expect this though. Like, everyone's played against Bounty so much.
They're going in with a charge. There'll be a gust again. They just can't seem to find the kills, and there'll be a bash onto Seneko. There's still no one dropping on the bottom lane. Artstyle is going to position. How are we seeing on the ball progression on Necroman? Okay, he's not quite got enough gold for it yet.
Yeah, 100 gold away.
Yeah.
The puck in the beginning is actually doing fairly well in this matchup. But again, the Drow Aura helps significantly. It's being able to have that extra bonus damage. Oh, Sonico, double damage on the chin.
Oh, he's not got the Arctic Belt for a second. Now he's got it, finally. Just in time as well. A lot of people were escaping by the skin of the teeth so far in this game, and Artstar,
Yeah, Suicide's okay.
Suicide, yes, the Ancients. Right, where's the bottle at? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ball's going to be purchased.
He is waiting so long.
Yeah, I think he could have zoned or killed the TA by this time.
We have seen a lot of people react very nicely to the fact that there's a bounty hunter, and the question is, does Necroman, does he go for some sneaky carry action? He's keeping it at the tier 2. He knows something's up,
yeah,
and he's
so
going to go back
obvious.
for it. Yeah.
The thing is, the team with the Chen can just say the bounty's not by me because I'm not getting my experience soaked. So there's really only one other spot he can be. It's just very simple communication.
That's essentially a lot of wasted time there for Artstar, because he's not harassing the Chen, and Minox on the Chen, he's been having a fine old time in his own Radiant jungle now.
This is actually the same thing that, was it Stomanin who played bounty?
It was, yeah, for the side of Bastion, and he spent a lot of time looking for the courier.
I think it's actually too risky of a play and too greedy to try to go for that anymore. Like, people are so aware of it, it's like, it never works. Or I guess if you're Stomanin, you kill a courier 4 times and lose the game. Like, that was his plan.
There's going to be a mid-style onto Seneca. They've got the charge as well, looking for the bashes, and oh, they find the bashes this time. Paris will claim first blood there against the Winter Wyvern.
I think Burden are actually pulling ahead here in the lane phase, even against the Drow lineup. Like, there's no really scary tri-lane for Burden to worry about, so they can even put their melee farming hero up against the Drow lane, which is very uncommon, because normally a triple range with Drow means that you can't do anything in that scenario, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're losing lanes. But the TA matchup could have been an anticipation of a puck pick too, now that I think about it, because Na'Vi needed a real way to force engagements. Like, just having a track and a Furion is not enough. So they could have seen that one coming, I guess.
I mean, the farm so far in the middle lane, it's pretty even between the two sides.
Puck is doing really well. I think a lot of it is down to the Drow Aura and the Bounty Hunter, like, his presence. Even though he's not hitting her in the lane, he knows he might be around. He has a sentry, but it's ticking out now.
Hey, son, come with me. I don't think he's going to get anything with this, though.
Yeah, Artstar saw him pick it up, so... We're going to have a little bit of a pause here. Sing Sing with the pauses, and Sing Sing on that lane against the Funnic, Nature's Prophet, is having a pause here for the door. Sing Sing.
I don't think Na'Vi cares too much about the laning stage. It mostly comes down to when is Bounty Hunter going to get the 6 and how many track kills can they find in that time. Like.
And with Dundee getting decent CS mid, he can also look at his standard blink timing, which will help a lot.
Yep.
He can get his level 6, he can go for some counter ganks and such. I would say, though, that Spirit Breaker and Tia are pretty hard kills to get. I think Gyro might be the easiest option if you're going to go for any kind of gank play early.
Then he's doing extremely well here.
Well, they're going to try something with the haste rune here. Pops the Waning Rift, but they're going to be able to find the follow-through. Magic Missile now. The TP coming in from Funnic. They're trying to turn this one around, and with the Slanter come with me, they should be able to find 1 kill, maybe even a second one as Necroman getting trapped up in the Sprout. This is going to be 2 kills going to the side of Na'Vi. Very nice reaction there to the aggression from Burden United.
That was kind of a nice play from Come With Me to bait out the phase shift. Dundee just extremely fast fingers, just phase shifts immediately, seeing the animation. And then they get counter ganked by the Furion, so maybe a bit of an oversight from Burden, not expecting the heavy reaction from Na'Vi.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, it was an overcommitment from the PU side, but it was a really good response from Na'Vi, having the Furion TP and the Winter Wyvern. I
mean, just with Treads and Drow Aura, that Furion's going to punch really hard. Like, once the Drow manages to hit 6, I think Na'Vi are actually doing okay.
Sounds with the little fire now.
It's going to be a cooldown onto Artstar. They've got the Magic Missile, they have got the Dust. Bounty Hunter will pop. Funnic's come in trying to return the aggression towards Burden, but Burden, they're just going to back themselves off, and a nice tasty kill there for Sing Sing on the Gyrocopter.
I don't know, it's a really weird laning phase, right? Because the Gyrocopter has pretty much been like solo off lane, more or less, or I don't know. He's just playing up against the Furion. He's doing very well. But I don't know how much influence is the TA really going to have mid after being ganked? Like, I think putting the TA behind actually hurts a lot for Burden, because that was a hero that was supposed to be stable and like win the lane really hard and kind of snowball. Like, getting ganked once or twice, like especially once the bounty gets tracked, it becomes a lot easier to kill that TA.
Top lane, they're chasing down this Vengeful Spirit. We'll turn around with a Magic Missile onto Artstyle. Chomps away for the tree line. It doesn't matter there. Funnick using the Nature's Wrath to bring down that kill. Bottom lane, Paris going to look for another strike, but it's going to have to cancel it as Winter Wyvern's there with the protection onto her Vorce. My nuts, he's trying to hide in the sidelines, but he's going to go down. And now Denny with the Dream Call onto Paris. Paris trying to TP out. Will he make it? He will not.
Coil break killed him.
Oh my god, a flak cannon.
Oh, look at this. Clean up.
my
Oh, Sing
God.
Sing. Oh my goodness. I mean, it looked great for Na'Vi, and then Sing Sing turned up.
The call down and Flak hit pretty much every single person, I think, that were down there.
That was a good cleanup from Sing.
Yeah, that was very, very nice. Unfortunately for Paris, he TP'd a little bit too early. I think if you TP halfway through coil duration, you don't take the break damage. Something like that. It's some
I think he
weird
would have
timing.
died then.
Yeah, maybe
It
he
was
would have
very
waited too
close,
long.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was super close. How much is the break damage?
I think it's like 100. Yeah,
Yeah,
100
100.
damage.
Top
It's
lane.
like 75 after reduction.
Pings on to come with me. Funnick's moving in as well here. They could try and look to take down the Vengeful Spirit here. They're going to give it a shot here with the Sprout, holding him in place. They does turn around with a
Body
Magic Missile on
blocks.
Heartstyle, but the body blocks indeed from this Treants. They should be able to chase this one with the Shurikens. He's very low, pops the salve. There's now going to be a TP reaction. The charge
God.
from Paris, he's going to live. And there was the dust now onto Artstyle. They're going to try and pick off Funnick first, and with the TA trap slow, they will find him. Artstyle went down as well underneath the tower. And Burden United reacting very nicely to Na'Vi's push there.
I don't think Artstyle had boots there, right? Because he had Orb of Venom. I don't know if he actually has... Oh, he does
Yeah, he
have
had
boots. How did he
boots.
not kill him? I guess the Sprout locked him outside, and maybe he just didn't get like
Yeah.
1 or 2 extra auto attacks, so maybe a tiny bit of a misplay there.
And you
Vorce?
kind of failed the body block as well. I think you should have managed to keep that up.
Yeah, that's true.
But
The trees.
it's not super easy, so...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's still a pretty action-packed early game, though. And I think that Na'Vi are okay trading. Like, it's not too big of a deal for them. It would be better if Funnick was 6, but it's only 8 minutes in, so a little bit early to be hitting 6 on a roaming bounty.
Yeah, BU is looking really good. They have 3 of the top 4
Or
in net
Artstyle,
worth.
sorry.
And
Thank you, Sheeter.
Artstyle is almost level 5. As soon as he gets 6, you need to be super scared as BU. Like, you don't want to give away any free track kills or any track kills whatsoever. Because it's a lot of gold.
Actually, the big scary thing for the side of Na'Vi is the fact that Sing Sing, he's having a pretty good game so far. 4.1k, top of the net worth on your Gyrocopter in terms of items. He has now got that lifesteal online. He's going to be spotted out here by Artstar. There's also a Funnick hiding in the trees here. Yeah, Funnick's actually going to TP out of this one. Doesn't look like they want to fight with Paris and Come With Me hanging about. It's a little bit too risky for Na'Vi to go in on that action.
Oh, I randomly popped the dust. I thought he was still around, I guess.
Keep you safe.
Not going to catch him out. It'll be A-OK. I think maybe... For Artstyle, you could probably chill with the roaming for a bit and just go, like, soak a lane for, like, a couple waves, get 6. I think
Yeah.
it's really important for them.
Track is such a big deal here.
Yeah,
It's
especially
gonna
when
be
they have coil.
game-changing in so
Yeah.
many ways. If they get a couple of trackers going, the gold is just gonna snowball so hard.
Now, Dendy being second on net worth means his blink timing's still going to be very good, too.
He's doing extremely well. Like, lasting wise, he's on par with the TA, which is amazing.
That Drow aura. I guess it is... Yeah, it is level 6 Drow, so 34 bonus damage.
Now we see Drow obviously with the gloves of haze coming for those treads, and the triple Wraith Band build on her Vorst, trying to offer as much as he can for the team in the laning stage at this point. And as we were talking about with the CS, it has certainly been working out for the side. TA has found himself an Invis rune here. And
He's
8
1800 gold on the puck now.
well, he's very close to that blink. Very close indeed. And I guess once they've got that blink on the side of Na'Vi, that'll be go time really. They'll look to try and make these pickoffs. Artstyle should hit level 6 about the same time. And that's when we'll see Na'Vi try to take the fights against the side of Burden.
That could be...
Dire's bottom tower
It's still
is
kind of
under
tough, though,
attack.
because you have to be very careful about engaging into Burden. Like, against Gyrocopter, TA Spiritbreaker, like, their counter initiation is insanely good. So if you don't get, like, a really nice coil and immediately get some kills with a Shuriken toss or something like that, they can turn it.
Has fallen.
TA here with the Invis rune, trying to set himself something up from the back lines. Dendy is in the nearby. There's going to be a dust popped, and they will find Artstyle here. Come with me. Picking off the bounty onto her Force now with a slow, and the damage is
damn.
too much for you to TP out in front of it. Their Vorse finds the return kill. Now they might find more. They've got a Sprout onto Sing Sing. Sing Sing will chop his way through with that Quelling Blade. There'll be a Dream Coil drop. They really want to kill this Gyrocopter. He's going to find a cooldown. There's also a charge coming in as well. Pushes Funnick back into the cooldown. This is going to put Sing Sing on a mega kill streak. He's going to find more as well. Double kill as they find the Winter Wyvern. They're going to chase down Dendi. Dendi should be able to escape. But more kills go in the way of Sing Sing on his Gyrocopter. And he is going to look incredibly scary, incredibly quickly. 6.3k on your Gyrocopter, 11.5 minutes in.
That's the second time Paris has been on point with his charge. Like, he did it top as well. He stunned Art Style with a charge under the tower, and then he goes in for another kill, and then he just did it again. So I think his impact has actually been gigantic for Burden so far.
This Baratron pick is doing wonders for them. And Gyrocopter is 6-0 now in kills. So.
Yeah.
And I think he has top last hits as well. Yeah, he's doing extremely well.
So the TA goes drums, doesn't go for the standard Aquila blink that we see so often nowadays. I still think it's very good though, like just being able to chase down like the drums SNY or drums Yasha even.
I think both builds are definitely viable, but they are situational.
I thought he would only go blink because you already have Spirit Breaker, so like Spirit Breaker charges a hero, you blink on that target, you just kill instantly, right? Like how can they save that? It just seems very hard to stop.
I think he might be worried about the Winter Wyvern.
Yeah, true.
Being in trouble, like he wants stats. But yeah, I think both are equally good here.
Yeah.
Well, Artstar scanning out the room point at the moment on the top lane bench. On our own, we're going to see the backup coming from Paris. Maybe they can look to try and pick off Funnick here. With the bashes and the stun control, it should be enough to lock down this Nature's Prophet. And well, with that broadsword, it looks like we're going to see the Blade Mail build come out from Prophet.
That's not that bad actually. It's really good against Gyro and Spirit Breaker because they're those types of heroes that just want to be in your face and like tunnel vision you until you die, sort of thing. And just buying the time of not taking damage can be big. And if you're expecting to play aggressive, then there's no reason to not buy like cost-efficient items.
It was the like old school pop build, right? There was that one Furion guy.
Triple null, Blade Mail.
Yeah, treads every game, and he just.
It actually wrecks a lot of heroes.
Yeah,
because you just can't trade with Blade Mail.
It's kind of like keeping in with the Abaddon shield, but you have your own.
Yeah.
On top lane, we're going to see the side of Burden United look to take this tier 1, and they will be able to get it here. Na'Vi not going to do anything in reaction to that, and TA does manage to get the final touch on it. They're going to actually look for Roshan here. Artstar and Funnick in the pit, going to be jumped by Frost and Dendi.
They're all TPing bottom.
Yeah, they want to fight this. There's the trap in the pit. They know exactly what's going on, and this is a little bit risky for Na'Vi to try and take. Na'Vi are actually backing themselves off here. Maybe they're just looking to pull Burden United in and look for the then team fight off the back of it. Sing Sing will be trapped up here. Sing Sing now with the Ogre Club, 1900 gold as well on his way to the BKB on top of it. This is going to be a very early BKB timing onto this Gyro, and that's going to mean he's going to be able to run head first into these fights and do a serious amount of damage as well so far. That Na'Vi are going to need something special, and they might look for it here. Artstar on the high ground, waiting for someone to come out, gets the track out onto Necroman.
The track Winter's Curse combo is insane as well. Like if you catch out one hero, you throw it out, it's like 3-second disable. You can very easily secure a kill in that time. You get like the Nature's Prophet, you get a Shuriken Toss, you get a Coil and a combo from Dendi. They do have the potential to pick very easily.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For sure. Like, they have a lot of burst. With the puck blink. So much stuff.
I think right now if Dendi can just continue to farm, maybe get like a... I don't know if Eul's is actually the item in this game. Sometimes you get it against heroes with silences, but even stuff like Dagon doesn't seem so bad. Like if you're going for a super gank-heavy lineup, like Dagon with Bounty is actually pretty good.
It is. I'm not sure it's the best tier though. I think Eul's very good at kiting like Brathrum and TA.
Yeah.
Up until they get like the Black King Bars and stuff. Oof. It was about the ulti Paris. Ulti puck there. Get away though.
There we go, with these creeps here, Sing Sing.
Very passive game so far.
Very close to the BKB, and indeed it is. We saw a lot of action in the first few.
I think now he's pretty scared of this Brathrum right now.
Yeah,
like,
he's holding back.
The map control he gives you, he can just charge you anytime. And Gyro is so strong right now, so. I think
it's full BKB, isn't it?
Yeah, for Necroman as well. What was Necroman's progression look like? He's got the Mythra Hammer. What was on the
Is that
Deso
or BKB?
Oh no, okay, no, it was just the Mythra
Hammer. It might be
Deso,
yeah.
Do you think he goes Deso this game?
I don't know if he needs an early BKB. Like, the only magical damage that he really has to worry about is Dendy's, and Refraction eats every single one of his spells. And I think it's going to be hard for them to focus the TA when the Spirit Breaker is going to be like charging in the middle of the fight, and you're also going to have a gyro to worry about.
I think they want to Winter Wyvern the TA and just have everyone hit him so they remove his refraction shorties.
Yeah.
And they can easily blow him up.
That could be good.
But then they had to stack like this.
See Burden United trying to push down this tier 2. Minet's bringing in the army. Walking down a sentry wave, Sarah will scout out art style. The tracks are being laid out there by the side of Na'Vi.
Dude, Splinter Blast is so good, actually.
Especially with track when you see them all the time.
Come with me, he's moving forward, but they know he's there. Dendy, he is ready with the blink, and they've got all the ultimates available. Dream Coil, Winter's Curse. There's a lot of team fight potential here for the side of Na'Vi and Burden United. So they don't feel comfortable to keep pushing. They're going to back off, but this is just creating space for Sing Sing. He's been able to deny the tower. And on top of his BKB, he's just going to continue to farm at a pretty insane rate, reaching onto 9,000 net worth before the 17-minute mark.
Yeah, with a Quelling Blade, you can actually abuse the Radiant jungle so well, because you can pretty much hit 3 camps simultaneously with Flak. If you cut one of the trees to the medium camp, you can pull the large one back and then hit all 3. It's pretty good. Increases your farm speed a lot, and plus they're against Furion, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's generally very good. You get 15% more farm speed. It's only base damage, but still.
Yeah.
It's a very cheap item, so. I think it's very legit. Like, a few people do, but buying it against Furion instead of buying Tangos.
It's cost efficient,
Yeah,
if you don't want to keep buying Tangos or a Force.
Burden United going to try for Roshan now here as they all head into the pit. The side of Na'Vi, are they going to check for this one? Like, if you look at the ward control from Burden United around this pit, all these sentries around here, making it very hard for Na'Vi to do anything about this. And they might just get it. It's down to half health already. The Treants have been sent in, so Na'Vi know what's up. They know what's going down. Can they get there in time, though? We're going to see Funnick on the high ground. Down the Sprout, and now you charge straight onto Dendy. They've spotted him with that ward there on the cliff above the pit. That's going to stop Dendy looking for the play. Is he going to still try and look for the play? He tries to do it, but he doesn't manage to pull it off. TA has already snagged the Aegis there for the side. 18 minutes in, Roshan falling side of Burden United, still cementing their lead. If we have a look at the graph at the moment, I'm sure the lead's already pretty evident. Yes, about a 4,000 net worth. It's going to be more after that Roshan kicks in. XP-wise, it isn't as different as Na'Vi have been able to kind of split up and keep up in terms of levels and XP gain, but Burden United, they're ready to try for a push, and with the Aegis on them, it's going to be hard for Na'Vi to stop this.
They don't have the mecha though. They're really, really close to the Chen, but they're not quite there yet. And
I think if they get this tower, he probably has it before the next fight.
Maybe. Does he have any components? No, nothing.
No,
This is really big for your creep wave. If you don't have the mecha, they're just gonna nuke your creep wave down and you can't really...
Well, Splinter Blast is...
Yeah.
It's still only 7-second cooldown, so you can spam that like non-stop.
Yeah, going high ground is gonna be annoying, to say the least.
I mean, Sing Sing now reaching onto 2k on top of the BKB. What does he opt for? Is it straight up MKB for the gyro? Would you
Hood
imagine?
on the Spirit Breaker. He saved up 2k gold and then bought a hood.
He's pretty farmed.
That's
He wants
interesting.
the pipe to go high ground, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice against the
Splinter Blast. As you...
Puck Winter Wyvern.
Necroman did go for finishing off the Dessa as well on the TA at the end of the day.
Yeah, they're starting to get these crucial items they need to go up high ground.
Yeah, I think there's actually no need for BKB super early on the TA. Like, he could even go back and buy like Manta or something if he wants, just to be able to get rid of track, and it's actually very good against Navi's lineup because you can move double silence and also increases your farm speed instead of BKB, which is more of like a... It wouldn't be bad after the Desolator pickup because you could just go high ground with 10-second BKB, but we'll see what he does. Oh, I think he just bought a Yasha, unless that was Gyro.
Yeah, that's Gyro.
Yeah.
A lot of big items coming out for the side of Burden United. Let's see if they want to do something with them. Double damage rune has been spotted out as well. This will be very nice for the next jump, and the fact that, you know, they've got the mech complete on the Chen, they've got the medallion on the Vengeful Spirit. This, it certainly feels like it could definitely be a potential go time for Burden.
They're way stronger right now in a fight. Like, unless there's a gigantic Winter's Curse.
He has a Glimmer
gonna be
Cape as
so
well,
hard.
Winter Wyvern. So it's a huge item pickup for sure.
The synergy between the two of Cold Embrace and Glimmer is insane, because you can pretty much negate all forms of damage to a pretty high degree. Like, I think it would be very hard to kill through both of those.
That's very true.
Oh, with this Desolator from Necroman, the structures just melt. They take down the tier 2 in the mid lane, and 20 minutes in, maybe contemplating trying to break the base, trying to head up to the high ground. Very aware of the potential of that Dream Coil into
Oh,
Winter's
here's
Curse
DD.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
this is... They're trying to do their best to get Necroman away. They're going to pop down the Sprout. They don't quite want to jump on him as of yet. Of course, with that Aegis, it's going to be hard. The bounces from the Shurikens come out. Birdie United, they just stand there. They're ready to go in again. Birdie United and not
So
scared of
hard to
Na'Vi
go,
at this
yeah,
point.
creeps up the ramp. They have one creep. They can go
Yeah,
this.
they're all dead already.
They're all dead.
Against the Arctic Burn as well, he can just eat the Refractions TA solo, because the Arctic
Oh.
Burn stays on for a few seconds.
Yeah,
So
someone
you just
talked
throw it
about
out
the Arctic
once.
Burn because it's such a low cooldown when you max it out.
Yeah, it's 20
You
seconds
can use it every wave.
yeah. Even at level 3 you can
Oh,
use
we're
it
going to
every
see
wave.
Funnick TP in. They're going to probe down the Sprout onto Minus. They're going to pop the back, and the hand have got straight away. Sing Sing's trying to go with the BKB, going straight for Funnick here. Winter's Curse is going to be popped down, and Necroman here with the Desolator hits, bringing Sing Sing down to half health. No one's going to die so far. Na'Vi do decide to disengage. They'll actually look, but still by the river. They're still fighting here onto Vorst. He's going to live for the TP out. Do they have the swap with the Magic Missile?
Radiant's
Oh!
top tower is under
That was a
Wow.
pucker moment.
It was like this close. It was insane. He just turned 180 degrees and went the other way.
Yeah. That was
Nice.
some serious TP timing.
Dota.
Unfortunately, the 17% does not favor Burden.
Yeah, I was hitting him a couple of times, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times I think he hit him.
Hmm.
DD now wearing off here on Necroman. He's got a haste though, so he's like the rune god right now. Can they get a can they get a wave to go high ground? No, that's the problem. Like,
Can we use the Sailors, maybe?
yeah.
They need to mech at a wave now.
How
Before
close
it
is
dies.
Berthrm to pipe?
Needs
There we go, straight away with
Another
the Splinter Blast. Bursting down the creep wave and with
200.
the orb as well. They're going to throw down the cooldown. Birdie United really want to force the issue here. The tracks are coming out from the side of Na'Vi. Artstar laying them down. They'll get the slow onto Paris, and now they're looking for Necroman. He's continued to get the Desolator hits onto the tower. He's getting himself very low. Pops out the refraction. Shuriken will be reflected. Yeah, looks like they'll be okay again. Birdie United, they do a serious amount of damage to the tier 3 though with this push, but Aegis has
Aegis
now been
popped,
reclaimed, yeah. They've got to think twice if they want to hang around here, and the side of Burden might be happy splitting back up and just looking to continue to farm.
I don't know. I still think that Na'Vi are okay with that. Like, they didn't lose their tier 3, which is nice. And they also waited out the Aegis, so that means the next Roshan fight they could potentially contest. I mean, yeah, they're behind in terms of teamfight potential for sure, but I think it's a better option than losing your tier 3 and maybe potentially losing Rax against the Aegis, so they defended high ground very well there.
Yeah, they didn't even lose the tower. That's impressive. That's just the strength of the Winter Wyvern
Yeah.
and their overall spam with the new bounty hunter with the truck as well.
I mean, what is the plan here for Na'Vi in your eyes? Do they look to take a fight themselves, or are they just going to wait until Burden United, you know, go for them and then look to turn it round at this point?
I think going for a turnaround fight is the best option for Na'Vi. Like, sieging is so difficult. If you're gonna try to go into like a tower, for example, if they want to push mid tier 1, the Blink TA, Gyro BKB, Spear Breaker as well, like it's so hard. I don't know if you could go for a standard siege. I think you have to go for pick and push, try to delay the game a bit.
Yeah. They kind of want to die in the base, especially when TA buys a Blink Dagger. Kind of shows what they want to do, like just run in and kill them. But at the same time, that's really dangerous against the Winter Wyvern ulti.
Yeah.
So I think Na'Vi are just gonna be content with farming for now and then contesting the next Roshan. I think next Roshan is gonna decide the game, like a lot.
I mean, at this point of the game, it's 25 minutes in, it's only 11-6. It's certainly calmed down quite a bit and become fairly passive between the sides. Now, well, we are going to see a charge from Paris. He's going to go straight for Seneko here. And Seneko on the
Cape.
bottom lane. It's just going to Glimmer Cape and TP out, and there's nothing that Paris can do. Meanwhile, mid lane, we saw Denzi and Avors trying to get some pressure onto this mid lane tower, and they will be able to find it then. Denzi with its final touch. But still, neither side's really looking to fight at this point.
I think Burden are actually okay to draw this out a bit. I mean, the Gyro late game is going to be super scary no matter what. So is the TA. Those heroes both scale very well, and then you have to throw the Spear Breaker into the mix too for Na'Vi. The amount of disruptive heroes they have during a team fight, like Na'Vi have a bunch of very stationary, slow heroes like Furion, Drow, Winter Wyvern. They're all super slow. They actually rely on track speed pretty heavily just to be able to be mobile in fights. So to some degree, I think Burden are actually okay to farm this out.
I think Na'Vi needs to find a lot of like track kills. Yeah, I don't think they've found a single one yet.
Oh, the second does catch Artstyle here. There's going to be a charge from Paris going straight through, but the Glimmer Kid's going to buy him some time. And now they're turning it around.
Paris.
He's straight onto Paris. He's going to get swapped back. They're bringing him low. Dendy going forward there. Will be able to pick off the Spirit Breaker. Gets himself out as well. Dendy just looks to TP straight out. And Funnick now on the retreat here with the Shadow Blade. Doesn't want to stick around. My nuts. He's going to find Sneko. Sneko's going to find him, but Sneko TP's out.
Invis OP, man.
Just a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day between those two sides.
I think it was track.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was track. So this was a really good pickup. Exactly what they need right now.
That hero was super tanky as well.
Yeah.
Like,
You
they
saw
threw
it when the
everything
curse
on.
doing work. Like,
Yeah. I think when they swapped, the other heroes that he got swapped into actually started attacking him as well.
Because they were running from the right to the
Yeah.
left. Because they were still afflicted by the curse.
And looks like Havos going for the butterfly. He's going for the pure Agi option. I like that.
Imagine you get the curse with TA and Brattram hitting the gyro.
Oh god.
He's just gonna die.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
Gonna be painful. Russian up in 30. I think this is really important for both teams.
Is it max spawn? No, it's not.
It's really short actually.
I mean,
Now he's gonna
look
know.
at
But he pulled the wave in as well, so everyone is gonna know.
If we actually have a look, get that net worth up again, my person, I mean, that shows kind of how stale this game's become. You know, for the last 14 minutes, literally just balance farming on either side. Yeah, XP's a little bit of a different story. It's reached 0 though. But both sides, it's
Burn is gonna know
nothing's
it's
kicking
spawn
off.
now.
Nothing is kicking
spawn
off.
now.
Yeah, this could be it. The Roche fight.
With a TA,
This is it.
you don't even have to take damage. It's free. But Navi either just say, oh, we're gonna sit in our base, or you commit to the Roche fight.
They don't have any vision, they don't know.
Yeah.
They just checked it with the Triad. That's just really fortunate for BU at this point. Navi they don't know. This is really bad. They might be smoking now though, but
Yeah,
it's too
they
late.
have an
I think
idea,
it's too
I
late.
think.
Right, this is going to be a free Roche for Burden. And TA now with the Aegis. We saw what they did a bit before
This is
last
exactly what they
time.
needed.
Trying to pressure the mid lane, and well, they could go for some pressure again this time because the damage is even higher now. Sing Sing, what's he been able to achieve on his gyrocopter? What are we seeing in terms of items on the Sing Song? Demon Edge now on top of the SMY. So
It's gonna be an MKB because
They're
Dro
punching.
has butterfly realism.
yeah. Well, we saw how well the Winter Wyvern was able to defend the high ground last time. Let's see if he's been going to be able to do it again here as Burden United look to push forward.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, they're not really... They really need a good Winter's Curse. Like, that's the best way, I think, that they can defend this.
They're spreading out really nicely.
Necroman. The Rack's getting low
Paris
now
X.
that they need to do something here, Navi, because they're losing the Rack's.
Oh.
Necroman just blows up Artstyle
Went
here
deep,
with the
though.
melt hits. They're trying to focus him, but he's got the Aegis. Cooldown will connect onto
Oh,
3.
Sing
Sing Sing has been with his curse,
Good
having it
swap.
swapped out. He's ready to go back in. Nether Strike onto Avos. He has got the Cold Embrace buying him some safety. Now Sing Sing pops the BKB, he tries to fight. They brought down TA, but TA's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2. Sing Sing getting low. They do take down Sing Sing. Funnick here with a double kill. The melt hit flying through. Not enough to bring down Funnick, and they do actually take down the TA again. But Navi,
so many track
oh,
kills.
come with me.
Oh
Can he
my
find a
God.
kill? Oh, yes, he can. They do find Dendy there with the test of fate from Miners, but Force cleaning up with
Oh
a
my
triple
God.
kill. They kill everyone on the side of Burden United, but buybacks came out, and they did lose the mid-racks, Navi.
Look at how much gold they got and how much
He
experience.
bought that just to track up. I think the first 2 kills weren't tracks. Still
Yeah.
was it like a 5k gold swing, even though they got racks.
That's completely insane. Volvo, please. Nerf. Please nerf.
Okay,
Full butterfly and Hex for the Furion, right?
but they pay with Raxes, so and a buyback on the
But I actually think 1 Rax isn't the end of the game, like at all.
no.
But they kind of need one more fight like that, I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was crazy. I couldn't believe how much money. Like
Yeah,
I was,
Hex on Prophet.
yeah, I was just watching the net worth of the Drow during the team fight, and she was just like, yeah, it's insane. Like he didn't even have a butterfly completed before that team fight started, and then he just is sitting on top of like 2,500
Yeah,
gold
only had
and a
the
butterfly.
Eagle song
Yeah,
and like 1k gold.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Oh, I don't know, man. It's after that last little fight, it's, as you said, a lot of power has swung the way of Na'Vi. Havors now only a few hundred gold behind Sing Sing's farm, and Funnick maybe contemplating if they can find a pick off. To Paris if he comes up this lane. There is Havors in the nearby, but nah, they're going to back up. Funnick's just positioning himself very aggressively behind the Spirit Breaker, ready to go for a wraparound, but at the same time, there's a fair few on the side of Burden United. We see Venge at the Secret Shop, who has now picked up a completed solo crest on the Vengeful Spirit.
I think Silver Edge is pretty cool this game because you can hit TA and Bathroom. If you hit Spirit Break, you realize the ultis. Doesn't apply Greater Bash.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
And if you apply it to TA, she gets really short range. So she's gonna try and hit, but she's just gonna be running.
She's gonna have to walk melee.
Yeah, she's gonna think she's hitting, but she's just running ultimately. So.
Yeah, something I guess you don't really think about too often. The other kind of passives, how they can break the hero.
Yeah.
Oh.
Na'Vi, they smoke up here. Burden United, they haven't got anyone around here in the Radiant jungle, so Na'Vi going to have to look for a big wraparound towards the mid lane if they want to try and catch someone out here. And let's see if they do make a beeline for that indeed, because Burden United all grouped around the tier 2 mid and the Ancients. Just a question of whether Na'Vi follow through all the way around and find this one out. Sing Sing now under 500 gold away from completing that MKB.
I think it's very tense for Burden right now. I think they're a little bit uncomfortable at how badly they actually lost the fight. Like, even though they get racks, it's not game ending for Na'Vi. Like, they can easily push out. Like, you have the Furion for sure. You can always just go to lane, spawn trance, be a nuisance. You got Bounty scouting things out. It's far from over.
Yeah, and they had Aegis stuff. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. Like,
the Winter's Curse wasn't even that good. Like, it did a little bit of damage to Sing. Yeah. But Come With Me was in a very good position. So in a way, maybe... I mean, Venge is a counter to Winter Wyvern in that sense. It's very hard for Na'Vi to actually focus fire the Venge, though, and the Curse at the same time.
Vorce trying to take down this bottom tier 2 at the same time. The side of Burden, they want to go in onto Seneko. He has got that Glimmer Cape. If they got any detection, it doesn't look like they do.
No, they did. They had Dust, but he just didn't pop it.
Didn't pop it. No, now they're going to look for Seneko again. There's going to be Trail down. He's going to have the Cold Embrace. This is going to protect you up against the Rocket Barrage. The homing missile flying through as well. And now it finishes. They do bring down Seneko on the Winter Wyvern. Bottom lane low. Funnick and her Vorce looking to force back the side of Burden United as they push forward to the Dream Coil. Oh my goodness, is this really happening? They do still have the TP on Come With Me and Sing Sing, but Come With Me gets hexed up. He can't TP back. Sing Sing will be able to TP out. And well, the defense is just not there. Sing Sing's on his own here defending the base. Now Paris comes in as well. And they have got Necroman finally back here, but they've lost the bottom melee racks. They will be able to bring down her Vorst here as well. But Na'Vi there sneaking the melee racks away from the side of Burden United in very nice control, keeping Burden, well, the majority of them from TPing back initially.
They stopped on, what, 1 TP? 2 TPs?
Two TPs. Yeah, okay. There was the one with the Dream Coil and then
one
with the Scythe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was very nice. Very, very nice. And Havos even has buyback if for some reason Burden are able to mount any pressure in the time that he's dead. But I doubt that's going to be the case. Roshan probably going to be the next target, I guess. How long until he's up? Oh, it's actually quite a while.
Yeah, we don't really know yet.
Yeah. All right, longer than I thought.
It's gonna be She's Roche as well, so it's gonna be super important.
But that's... Wait, Funnick has the Hex? Does
Dendi
have one as well?
Back here. Dendi has.
So they both have one, Funnick and Dendi. Yeah, okay.
We're going to see the sudden RVH, they smoke up in the base here. Dendi trying to get himself in position. He's got a Dream Coil in 10 seconds. We'll just throw up the orb straight away. Sing Sing trying to go up to the high ground. Funnick, Seneko and Art start out there. Seneko going forward with the Winter's Curse onto Sing Sing. There's going to be the swap from Come With Me trying to buy Sing Sing some space and time. It's going to be enough. Sing Sing will be okay.
If they can coordinate their Blink Initiation, like have Dendi Hex the Venge or something, when they're like trying to go high ground and they get a good curse off like that, I think it just wins them the fight straight up.
Yeah, if Sing hits Gyro 3 times, he's dead. Even just applying the Desolator effect is huge.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a very close game still.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the closer games we've seen.
He's going all in damage as well. He's just gonna melt Sing Sing.
I mean, Funnick at the moment, 3.2 counts off the Shadow Blade and the Scythe. What does he go for now in this Nature's Prophet?
I think he might go back for Deso. It's nice to be able to rat, but I guess it's going to be a lot harder to get the second lane. Because the first one's always the easiest, and the second one is a little bit harder, and then getting the last lane is very difficult if you're just looking for a pure like rat perspective, but I don't know. I think he could also look to go for maybe BKB, just to be like kind of ungankable. Silver Edge is also interesting. I think Kate Mother talked about that earlier.
Yeah. Maybe even Mjolnir or MKB, just straight up crit as well.
Faster lane push, yeah.
Yeah. Just like a team fight as well. The AC.
The thing about Furion is you can actually build so many different items.
It
like
can be anything.
It just depends on your style of play.
Necros is also okay.
Yeah.
They're just gonna melt to Gyro, I guess, but... Oh, and they have Shen, so you can just
You can steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a good choice.
Or E-Blade now on your Drow Ranger.
Nah, it's pure Agi build. It's actually very good though to go E-Blade against the TA. Like you just focus firing somebody squishy, you just E-Blade them. Or you E-Blade the TA even.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a lot of Agi. How much is that? 91.
Yep. 91 damage. That's like almost an Abyssal Blade worth of damage.
That's insane.
It's
Here.
hilarious because Funix, almost all of his plus damage is just from the Drow Aura. Like, he doesn't really hit hard at all. He just has Drow Aura and the Vlads.
Yeah.
Denzi has he's found his
I want
Aghanim
to go
Scepter on
on
the
top
puck now.
lane.
And they do want to
really
go.
far away though.
They want to
they
go
don't have
for
swap
it.
either.
Funnick, he's got the Scythe onto Necroman. There's going to be a cooldown, and they're holding him in place here. Will they be able to bring down? They will. He's going to be the first casualty. Sing Sing. He wants to fight it with the BKB. Avos is going to try and TP out, but the Magic Missile will cancel the TP. And now Funnick, the Monkey King Bar, stopping the TP there from Sing Sing. He's found himself a double kill. He might be able to find some triple kill. There's actually going to be a weird swap there. What? No, I think,
Boys.
with the Gust.
Flutter Boys.
He doesn't get out of this one, does he? No, he doesn't. Triple kill for Sing Sing. A little bit of a weird swap, that one, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They got the job done, and finding a triple kill on Sing Sing. They did use the buyback, though, on TA for that.
So, was anybody else watching when Havos tried to TP away and got cold embraced by his own teammate?
What's it called, Embrace?
Didn't he also get Magic Missile, though?
Oh,
At
he
the
didn't
same time.
assassinate him. Okay, I
They
didn't know.
were,
Okay.
they were glimmer capping him.
I wasn't 100% sure
The
if he
glimmer
got
cap was a
stunned.
bit too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got cancelled, but they had sentries anyway. But I'm sure they would be able to pull it off to like put a sentry in the middle of all that chaos. But
I mean, Burn United, they're going to use this time to go for Roshan. And Sing Sing, he's got a Satanic.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so much for being able to kill him with a Winter's Curse.
I think they can still kill him with the Winter's Curse though.
I think Necroman's the easier target, though.
Yeah, true.
Denzi, oh, he's trying to go for the steal. He's going to, yes,
He got
he
it,
snatched
got
it.
it.
He did it. Classic Denzi. He does
dead.
go down here, though, outside the pit, and, well, they might be able to kill him again here. He has got the blink for a second after the Aegis, and we'll get the orb off to the high
gonna
ground.
have the blink.
Necroman's there, ready
No
to go.
wave.
For round two.
He could have hexed Necro. I was charged anyway, he was pretty done.
Oh, now they're going to smoke up the side of Burning
He's dead
United.
for 60 seconds.
Then, oh, Seneko, he's trying to sneak around past them. Come with me. He's going to, yeah.
He's dead for 50, no buyback
That was
either.
a very nice sentry placement there, taking him down there through the Glimmer Cape, and as you said, both of these heroes now, neither of them have got buyback here, and the pushing power from Burning United is going to be pretty damn scary. They could take a second set of racks.
Here's a shotting horse time. Cancel.
I don't know, this is troubling for Navi.
30 seconds, can they
They
hold?
push so fast. It's like they have Desolator on the TA.
I mean, at the same
then Jiraiya.
time, look at the bottom lane, look at where the dire creeps are. There's no tier 2 on the top lane. Funny could go for the rat here.
No, the mid tier 2 is still alive. He's only
Go
gonna
for
do
the
like
top
auto
lane,
range
top lane,
tracks.
top
Yeah,
lane.
yeah, he
Yeah.
could go top, but I think it's very dangerous.
It's not fast enough.
Okay.
I think they need to fight.
Yeah.
They're up in 10.
And
this
Paris
Rax is dead.
can stop the Furion by himself, I think.
This Rax is dead.
Dire's bottom barracks.
Rip.
There's your second set of racks there for Burning United. Artsal trying to look to come forward here. There's going to be the TP coming out now from Dendy. He's back into the game. They want to try and jump this one. Oh, they're going to dust perfectly onto Artstyle and Funnick. They take down the
Curse
bouncy
on
hunter.
Necroman.
Seneko here with the Winter's Curse onto Necroman, but it's not enough to bring him down. Now with the Hand of God, there's going to be a Dream God pop down, but they've already lost 2. Double kill for Sing Sing. Seneko here with the Cold Embrace, trying to keep himself alive, but he's going to go down nonetheless. Necroman now on a killing spree. There's a buyback on a Force, buyback on Artstyle. But Burning United, they don't lose anything in that fight, and do Na'Vi want to really continue fighting through this? It's going to be hard for them, because Burning United, they're going to go for the tier 3 on the top. They're looking for the mega creeps. Na'Vi will pop the fortification. They haven't got Seneko here for this defense. Artstyle getting the tracks out. Dendy's already used the Dream Coil. This is going to be incredibly hard to hold the base from this. There's going to be the Scythe up onto Sing Sing, but look at his armor. They just can't do anything against this. There'll be a Gust there to cancel the charge from Paris, but look at this damage from Sing Sing. He's on a wicked kill streak, and now Avort, he's in a lot of trouble. He's been disarmed. The melt hit's coming through. Sing Sing will take the kill.
GG well
Double
played.
kill. GG well played is cool. 40 minutes in. I mean, well, Burning United, Sing Sing on that Jarko, 26,000 net worth at the end of the game, nearly 10,000 above Havorst on the Drow Ranger. The Sing Sing Jara started in the off lane, was pretty much on his own in the laning stage, had a free lane against the Funnick Nature's Prophet, and Na'Vi just torn apart by Burden United at the end of the game.
I think their draft was actually a bit more solid for fighting, just all around. Like, there was never a point in the game where I thought that they were going to have an easy time killing the TA or the Gyro. Like, they were relying very heavily on being able to get picks, I think, with their Furion and their Bounty Hunter combo. And yeah, that's really strong, but Burden kind of fought together a lot, and that makes the whole trying to gank and split push thing a lot weaker. Plus, the Spirit Breaker pick did so much for them in the early game.
Really did.
Like,
yeah, it gives you like a frontliner. It gives you pick off, it gives you catch, it gives you so much. I think the hero is very strong, and it did very well in lane as well. I think Na'Vi needs to find like so much track kills, a lot more than it did. And like, Orsted was wasting like 2-3 minutes looking for the courier in the beginning. It's not game breaking, but it's just.
I think people are just so accustomed to that they just like it almost never works
But
nowadays.
if you don't see him anywhere, you're gonna suspect something.
Yeah, of course. So, well,
It's not like he's juggling.
well, yeah, but if he was by the Chen, yeah, you would notice as well.
Yeah, but then you see it getting levels.
Yeah.
Well, and the TA, it worked out. We don't see the TA a lot, but Necroman and the TA making the plays, and at the end of the day, the pushing power that he could provide, you know, on top of Sing Sing's already farmed Gyrocopter, it was pretty terrifying. But, you know, shout out to Snaker's Winter Wyvern. We saw kind of in the mid-game, he was able to hold back the aggression, but there just became a point where it was just too much for the Winter Wyvern. And even with the nice Winter's Curses, the Venge swap doing so much against that as well. Just the fact that everyone was focused and then swaps him out, they've all got to walk, and it kind of pulls them back as well. You know, it pulls his own team away from Na'Vi's side. So really nice play there all round from Burden United. And well, of course, looking forward to what's going to happen in the final game. Obviously, as far as I'm aware, it depends on who goes through and who goes out. They were explaining it on the couch. I'm sure they'll explain it to you guys again because I don't really understand. But we've got one more game coming up very shortly. Na'Vi versus Burden United. Don't go anywhere. We're going to run a quick commercial break. We'll see you guys in a bit.